Coming up shortly, it is 8:30. Here's our top stories. A service has wrapped up in St. Paul's Cathedral as the Queen and her family conclude her Diamond Jubilee celebrations. The royal family were given blessings this morning for their decades of public service. The Queen and her family, with the exception of her husband, Prince Philip, have now arrived at Buckingham Palace. Soon, the Queen will greet well-wishers from a balcony. The palace will broadcast a 2-minute recorded message from the Queen to conclude festivities marking her 60 years on the throne. The Liberal government's controversial anti-bullying legislation comes up for a third and final reading in the Ontario legislature today. Catholic educators and church leaders are fuming after a Liberal amendment to the bill. It allows students to call clubs gay-straight alliances if they wish. The Conservatives are also against the changes, which has triggered a debate over the funding of Catholic schools that has overshadowed the bullying issue. But the Liberals insist their government has no intention of reopening the funding debate. Jury selection is set to begin today in Pennsylvania on the criminal case against Jerry Sandusky. The former assistant football coach at Penn State University is accused of sexually abusing 10 boys over 15 years. The Pennsylvania Supreme Court turned down Sandusky's request to delay the start of his trial on child sexual abuse charges. Well, some are betting on a new casino in downtown Ottawa. Others aren't convinced it's a sure bet. Reporter Melissa Lamb is live with more on how one group feels about gaming downtown. Melissa.
Well, and at the Byward Market, BIA says they don't support the idea of a casino in downtown Ottawa. They say they don't want the market to become a parking inventory to a new gaming facility, and also add they don't think a casino downtown will add an economic boost to the city. This comes after the OLG announced its plans to build casinos across the province and are looking at a new location in Ottawa. Mayor Jim Watson has already said he supports the idea, so we hit the streets this morning to find out what you had to say.
I'm not sure, to be perfectly honest. I think it has its benefits and its drawbacks. Depends on where it goes and what kind of revenue and jobs it's going to generate for downtown.
Meanwhile, the Casino de Lac Leamy will also make a major announcement today about big changes coming to their facility, costing millions of dollars. Annette?
All right, Melissa, thanks for that. And finally, a former Golden Girl has been immortalized in wax. Betty White has unveiled her likeness at Madame Tussauds Wax Museum. The 90-year-old is the only surviving cast member of the Golden Girls. The cast had been set to be immortalized in wax during their series run, but B. Arthur refused. White joins dozens of Hollywood stars who have wax figures at the museum, including Audrey Hepburn and Lucille Ball.